Alright, cold storage by human, and I'm not even going to try. I'm sorry, but I don't know how I would pronounce that, and I don't think I can just look it up in Google. So, codenamed cold storage, this secret facility lies beneath the molten core of Mount Obsidian, where no one would look. Something happened to this clandestine operation, though, and you take it into your own hands to find out what. With the help of some friends, put together the pieces, uncover the truth behind what really happened in this complex and horrific laboratory. I'd like to mention I actually looked up the definition. Well, yeah, and I hit like the pronounce thing. So if I still pronounce that wrong, I did it once. Okay, I didn't actually memorize it. Music and inspiration from Bloodborne. Then you have all these. Now I'd like to say a thank you to Human here for adding free private servers. These were not in here for a while, even after free private servers were added, which made playing this kind of annoying because you get some random knob in your game. There's technically a kick feature, but look, I tried that before and it didn't work. It didn't work for me. That was before display names too, so it wasn't like I was typing the display name. So as you can tell, I've played the game. I've gotten both endings a couple years apart. So without further ado, let me get in the game. Alright, so while we're in game, I'm sorry if there's going to be any external sounds, like potentially door opening, because I'm like right next to the front door of the house, and stuff like that. It appears everyone is deciding today that they're going to do something. You have been made the leader of this server. It is recommended you do not begin until all your friends have joined. I'm not playing with any friends. Friends may only join by either following you or joining your server from the server list. If a random player joins your server and you'd like them to remove, say kick/player name to remove them. Do you need like the brackets? Was that the issue? For the best experience, yeah, it's basically the same shit as the description. So, my FPS locked? Yeah, we're good. So we can just close that now. So, some important things: you can crawl, you can crouch, you can sprint, but I do not remember what key that is. You can dodge with E. It's F. Yeah, I remember. So yeah, we start in this cold storage area. Like the name of the game. And, got some Coca-Colas, Pepsis, that kind of stuff. And a suspiciously large vent, like it's Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, you probably saw it. There's a screwdriver. Just walk over that. It makes a clink sound. Maybe I should turn my volume up. Shit. This game isn't loud, so I'm sure it'll be fine. So now we begin the vent. So we just go through the vent, and if you see this smoke, you want to know what'll happen? Death. Sometimes you need to be real careful with checking the corners. Yeah, case in point. I don't even think I was standing in there, and it still pushed me in. Yeah, because the smoke there was not visible. Alright, here we are. So, we gotta drop down. And then here we are. Gotta wait for the lighting. There we go. Just got it. Roblox lighting once again being absolutely fucking useless. Thank you. We're supposed to be over here. Somewhere. Roblox lighting. Hello. There we go. So now we're left with two options. We go this way, or we go that way. Going this way, we're met with a sign. Lockdown Protocol 626. Defense systems active. Make sure you have the safe pass on at all times. Over here we do have a dead man. There's a sword. This will be useful. Yeah, if you're... Yeah, you get gunned down. We do keep the sword though, so speedrun. Speedrun strats right there. I'm gonna go this way. Here's more sounds. We can't use that yet. Now, it shouldn't take a genius to know what will happen when you dare try to touch one of those spikes. Now, I'm just gonna talk a bit more here. More about some other things than, the game. Stuff like that. I could have worded that so much better. If I sound different, I'm using my Zoom H6 now. Purely because my sound fucked up, and whenever I plugged in my headphones to my computer, it would play out of both the computer speakers. You know, I don't want that. And since I'm already using the Zoom to fix that, I might as well use the mic on it. Anyways, here we got some notes. We got note 7, so I'm probably gonna save those. Probably as in I am going to save those. That's cool. I just slid and only wasted stamina there. It appears I cannot even... Oh, game broken. This my character's broken. So as you can tell, we got guards shooting something before they got frozen. Along with over there, we had scientists running away. So, you know, something wicked has happened. Error 291, lava reactor blocked. Here we get our storage, not our storage keycard, a storage keycard. Got another note here. Got 4, 6, and 7. We cannot go through that. What we can do is we can now go in here. Why the hell's my ping so high? So now we've got to match the robot. Oh, and yes, you have to get the order. I know that's technically swapped, but I'm doing it from my perspective. So, torso. So we want to do red torso. You want yellow head. Purple left arm. What? Oh, his leg. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. And torso. There we go. 33%. We have to do this 3 times. Alright, there we go. We've done it. Let's not question where we get the extra 1% from. Now, when you go in here, yeah, as you could see, combatants must enter arena before test begins. Oh boy, fun. Now, my favorite little thing that you can do. Well, maybe not. Now you have to actually fight the ones that you built. Cool extra detail. Now yeah, I'm probably gonna get my ass whooped at this many times. It is not fun. In the meantime though, going this way instead of the other way. If you go back here. Oh yeah, there's nothing back there. Alright, forgot. I was thinking of is here. You can go here. Now you're on the other door. This door will never open, by the way, which, yeah, fun. Fun game design. So we go back here. We get a gas mask. So you can now pass that gas you saw before, but I'm still gonna go struggle with the combat. Oh yeah, the blue stuff will kill you. But you should have expected that. Oh yeah, there's notes here too. I kinda forgot about them. Now the biggest tip I can give you is try to get them, to circle them, and most importantly, while doing that, make sure you're doing that with the arm that doesn't have the sword in it. That'll make it much easier. Fuck, man! Another tip is apparently, if you slide, so running, press E, you know, that can apparently break sometimes. And you will not be able to do that roll there, which I think is very important to have for this. So, just don't do that, okay? You'll manage. Oh my fucking god, dude. Ah, shit, it's so aggravating. God! Fucking Christ, man. Really? The icing on the fucking cake, dying to that. Oh, man. I'm gonna fucking scream. God damn, that was smooth as shit. Now watch me fuck up the second one. One away. Fuck off. You know what wouldn't have fucked me up there? Maybe if the dropped swords didn't still do damage. Like, what kind of shit is that? That should not be a thing I have to fucking worry about as well. Me when I died to dropped sword. Like, I get this game is inspired by Bloodborne, so it's supposed to be cock-rocking hard, but Jesus Christ, man. I don't think dropped swords in fucking Bloodborne kill you. So I've actually played Bloodborne before. Years ago. But, you know, I still have. That's the only one of those type of games I've actually even played. Just so you know. Holy shit, it's a miracle I made it to number 3. Now I'm going to fucking die. It's only natural that it happens. What? I did not complete it, but we still got the card for it. Okay, maybe the game takes pity on you at some point. That's great. Thank God. So now we have the Dark Matter key card, which will allow us to go in here. Dark Matter rim locked. Key card holders only. Object. Fucking Christ, I knew that was gonna happen anyways and it still scared me. So now we have the employee safe key, meaning we can now go in that area with the guns that would shoot us. Oh yeah, and there's notes here. Now, if you're wondering why the sudden cut, you know, now I only have a sword and I have literally nothing else. I might have been a bit of a dumbass and hit the wrong thing, so now I've got to restart. Does this make me really angry? Yes. Will I still power on despite that? Yes. Anyways, there's this one. I don't think I showed that. If I did, oops, I already forgot. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm caught up. Okay, once again cutting in, I think even just getting to the third round in general will give you the card. So you don't actually have to complete it. We're so back. I finally caught back up. Also, yeah, the door closes again after you get the card for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna choose to scary enemy, which is very easy to defeat because it has that long ass cool up. Yeah, sure that worked. If you think you're safe, you're not. I saw it coming. I had a good... I could have reacted to that real fast, but I didn't. And of course, you may wonder, what about crawling? Does that work? No. In fact, I don't even know why crawling and crouching is in this game, because I'm going to tell you straight up, they're not very useful. Well, I think at most you have to use crawling maybe twice, maybe once even. Anyways, well, I struggle through this. Eventually I'll get through this, but I do have a couple more things I want to talk about, you know. So, me having to play through that portion again, not very fun, because, you know, I'm already going to be doing it again to get the second ending, because, yeah, I'm going for both of them in this video. So I'm like that, you know. But, you know, that's not as important as what I have to say now, and, yeah, as a bit of a fun fact, I played this game with the developer. I'm being dead serious. It was me and, Heg, I believe. Both me and him were playing the game. We're just in a nice public server. And 2 people joined. I think one was more or less a random, maybe a friend of the creator, not entirely sure. And one was the creator. I was just like, dude, holy shit, the creator's in the game. The creator's fucking playing this with us. That was crazy. I was actually not expecting that. Sadly, I don't think the creator got to finish the game with us. But, you know, still cool nonetheless. Fuck off, I was literally... We're almost to the end of this anyways. But yeah, it was so cool. Especially because I thought, you know, that wouldn't happen on something like this. You know, maybe the creator is just doing something else. Or doesn't really care about this game anymore, but clearly they did. Or something like that. Not sure if I'm really saying what I'm trying to say properly. Also, if you've been wondering about the heat mechanic and if that has any importance really, no, it doesn't. And trust me, it is not an important thing that you'll need to worry about. I'm so mad, but that's so well placed at the same time. I don't know if I can be mad. We're free. We're free. Oh my god, the nightmare's finally over. So we can now go in here, flick that off, and yeah. The lasers are now gone. We are free to play the game. So there'll be a bunch of rooms like this. One cool thing I have to say about the game is that any doors that can't be open, you'll notice, like, let me just go to this. Notice, not transparent, but you know, it is transparent. That's very cool. At the same time, not very helpful, but, you know, yeah. Anyways, these next 4 rooms all look the same, but one of these has a note in it somewhere, so I gotta go find that. Oh hell no, everybody's been frozen. We do have around here... Ah, there we go. The blue card. Tough luck, shithead. It's actually a boss fight now. So this is our first real boss fight, and is it hard? Is it easy? Well, I think it's at least easier to do than the fucking fighting the robots. So the whole thing is you just gotta be on the lookout for that. You gotta do that. Now I'm gonna be doing Undead Nation strats, also known as shaking violently with a melee weapon. There he is. Alright, so he's dead. Now, you must think, surely it's over. No. Far from over. So, yeah, now we get the Corrupted. Anyways, yeah, now the Possessed is back in the fight. So, we've got 2 of them to deal with. Possessed. Oh. Yeah, the Possessed will explode, so be sure to get away. Oh. Yeah, be careful when, rolling into walls. There we go. We have won. So now with the blue one, you're gonna want to go back to the security office where you turned off the lasers. Which, by the way, you can turn them back on if you feel evil, but, oh, this one actually opens. Surprise. You get, reminders, and now you have a gun. You also have an elevator pass now. So now you get a cool gun. You can actually do the things with the gun as well. Which is very nice. I wish the sword didn't limit that. Okay, well now you can shoot. You just can't shoot in there for some reason. So now we get the elevator pass, which means it's time to go up the elevators. Now you do get some nice peaceful elevator music in there, but I cannot entrust the copyright of that because that's probably from the 'Cause that music's probably from when Roblox added all those free ones from that one place. Don't want to say UMG. I don't remember who it is. It was a long time ago, okay? Now we can open up this, and that opens up that. Or I meant flick that, and that opens up that. So yeah, we have a clear place to go. But we still gotta get notes, baby. So, if you'll remember, you might remember there is an elevator on the other side. That's also what those other doors go to. So I will meet you over there. So yeah, if you were wondering what's back here, oh, it's notes. I already picked them up on the walk over there. I don't know why I acted like I didn't. So now our total note count goes up from through 1 to 10, which is very good. But we're still missing, presumably 2, going by the space. I can't actually remember the exact amount. So this only really leaves one thing to do, and that is push forward. Now, we get introduced to an important mechanic here. Shooting ice. You can also just hit it with the sword as well. It's not as efficient though, because I kind of just pointlessly destroyed those all. But for the sake of trying to remember where the last couple of scary sounds. Yeah, for the sake of trying to remember where the notes are, I will be destroying through all these. Well, I didn't. Well, I didn't? No, I did it, and nothing. Like, I've also just damaged them, because, you know, that made them transparent, but, you know, whatever. I like to fully do what I said I was gonna do. So here is our final boss, Bone Chill. If you're wondering what must be done, you just gotta break open these. And yeah. There's a wide variety of attacks. As you saw, you can slam down his fist. You can also do that, which is very annoying, because it will then freeze these back over. But it freezes them back over at low health, so you can just shoot them like once. So that's fine. You can also do that, but that's really ineffective. Now once it gets hot enough in here, you'll have that, and you can now shoot him, deal damage. It'd be very nice if I was playing this without my dodging being broken, but you know, whatever. Eventually, we will heal it, and then do this, which freezes them all back over again. That is basically the core loop of this, so whenever something else happens, we'll get to that. Oh, I guess that's a new one, because you can, like, move his head around, getting a more wide angle. Okay, and there's multiple at once. You cause shit to fall by jumping. You just want to make sure you're almost always on the move, basically. Oh yeah, he also has a grabbing attack. Do not let that happen. Do not let yourself get grabbed, because that is horrible. So the eye color changed. I can't remember if that's because this engage. Okay, considering that, no, he's fucking pissed. He's lost half his health now. Now he can do that, which is very scary. Oh, new attack. Create a ice, like a fucking, oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't think while I'm, you know, in the middle of fighting the thing. Yeah, you have to destroy those, or else you will not be able to pass. I barely got any damage in there. So now it gets a missile attack, and now that attack will actually follow you, so now we're getting some dangerous stuff here. Just summon that right on you. It's over, I got grabbed. Yeah, getting grabbed is basically an insta-kill. How fun! So you've seen about everything, so now I will see you when I actually beat the boss.
I love when he does the slamming fist attack for the 50th time, taking my health all the way down to 0, and then fucking killing me.
So, I've died again, and... Oh, look, he just did the attack I was about to complain about. Yeah, that fucking slamming fist shit. Can we get, like, more of a delay on that so we can actually kind of dodge it? Please, developer. Thank you. That'd be very nice. Oh, that's cool. It's already over. Yep, there's the fucking slamming fist. Oh my fucking god, dude. Game developer. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god! Fucking Christ, man! Am I still recording? I hope I am. Thank God I am. Fuck you. I'm just so glad it's finally fucking over, man. So now I can take the elevator here. Alright, well... We've got Note 11, so we've gotten everything up to this point. So here we have a man, gun, and yeah. I can't describe that, but you can see it. So we have the coordinator, who is blank, but I'm pretty sure someone was supposed to actually be there. And then we have Emperor. Yeah, human, again, once again. So, the notes from the Overseer. October 5th, 2014. These will all be memos from the Overseer. The program is ahead of schedule. The testing phase has begun, and thus has yielded results far superior than what was expected. It begins with Pyroxium. November 30th, 2014. The coordinator stopped by a check-in on the facility. He designated this facility as the sole one to develop Redacted. It begins with Pyroxium. December 12th, 2015. Communication with the outside world is impermissible. 4 people have been expunged due to their communications. It begins with Pyroxium. February 24th, 2016. Our supplier, Redacted, has delivered excess amounts of Redacted for the latest initiative. It begins with Pyroxium. I'm pronouncing it different like every time. March 1st, 2016. 3 scientists working on Redacted have been put into quarantine. Their symptoms are being monitored, but their vitals appear normal. It begins with Pyroxium. March 4th, 2016. The reactor has been malfunctioning. System protocols have been overridden without my consent. It begins with paroxysm. March 5th, 2016. The security personnel have been instructed to terminate anyone or anything that is where it should not be. It begins with paroxysm. March 7th, 2016. The quarantine scientists have been determined fit for duty. They have been released and will resume their work immediately. It begins with paroxysm. March 9th, 2016. 2 of the 3 quarantined scientists have been found dead in their quarters. The third is unaccounted for. March 18th, 2016. Attention! All non-essential personnel are instructed to go to the cafeteria. Security personnel have been deployed to the central chamber to deal with the ongoing situation. Also March 18th. I have managed to lure the beast into the silo, but needed to trap myself to do so. I have run protocol redacted to remove all secure and important data. The only fully operational computer in this facility will now be mine. It's supposed to be something. Yes, here it is. Message from the Overseer. Playing now.
To those who are listening, from your perspective, the times are especially trying. The compound compromised, the situation worsening. But remember from whence you came. The trials our people have faced led us to this moment, this operation. Although my vision may be confidential, know that your purpose has not diminished. You have served the organization well, and your lifelong service was essential. The end game is nearing, and paroxysm is rising. It begins with paroxysm.
Paroxysm. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. So now we get in the cube. Here we are. Well. Isn't this place familiar, huh? Ah, there you are. Congratulations, you passed the test. Yes, this was all a simulation. You did quite well, I must say. For your hard work, take this badge. You get the badge. As for these 2 traitors, they won't be hurting the clan anymore. You are dismissed. Once again. You are dismissed now. Once again, congratulations. Take those right behind me, too. Okay, I was just gonna say that to see if it... Now, we could always do that. Or... What? Hey, what are you doing? No! Stop! You don't know what you're doing! Bye-bye! Call the Masons. Make them tear down this wall immediately. Prepare a squad of mechons to extract them, if they're still alive. Here we are. Place has frozen over. And now we have a safe. And here we have the final note. They have been lying to me this whole time. I can't quite understand it myself, what they're harnessing. They've opened a door that can't be closed and doomed this facility. The clan needs to know the true motives behind our operations. Playing holotape 0113 OS. Emperor Human, I was not expecting you. Hand it over. Hand what over? Hand it over. Do not make me repeat myself. Enough. What you possess makes you guilty of high treason. I suggest you comply now. I know what you've done, what you're planning. I will not allow it. You're misguided. You only saw a portion of our conversation. It's all misunder. Our war with the darkness never ended. What we are doing here can change that. This project will continue. It has already begun, so it is inevitable. I cannot go through with this. I will have no part in it. Very well. Co. To be continued. So yeah, the game's over now. I should mention that if you want to get this, you have to get all 11 notes before this. Because I've tried. When I went to replay this one of my many times, I only got, like, well, not I only got, I got most of them, but I didn't get all of them. So, you know, I couldn't. I tried. And you might wonder, can we go back? We cannot go back. So, before I let the anger of replaying this again, just to show you what happens when you actually, like, go through the exit, I'd like to give my thoughts and opinions on the game. I think this game is great, and it is heavily underrated. Well, maybe not. Well, no, it's still underrated, but not as underrated, like, as you may think. It has 143 visits. Sorry, did I say 143? I meant 143,000 visits. Also, I left a like on the game now. I don't know why I didn't do that, like, long time ago. I've been meaning to. And I'd like to mention 12,870 people have actually beat the game, as you may have saw, the badges were shown, with 2 winning yesterday, and only 1,290 have actually gotten to here, which is weird, because, I mean, all you have to do is go get notes and then go back. It's not that hard. Yeah. Now, this game was created in 2016, at least the place was, when this game actually came out. I'm not entirely sure. But it's got that 2016-ish, like, vibe, 2016, 2017-ish vibe around it. And I very much like that vibe for some reason. It reminds me of much simpler times, but not too simple times. And I like that a lot. Now, the game, it's hard, especially when you're playing with a single person. If you play with the full 4, it's much easier. Really, my only complaints with the game are, for the love of God, could the robot section potentially be easier for one person? Well, then again, you have to only make it to, like, at least 3. Because even if you die then, it seems to still work. So, maybe not. Maybe. But the main one, and I think this can apply for even just someone playing alone or a group of 4, for the love of God, decrease the range and damage of that fucking slam attack. Oh my god, it's miserable. Or, at the very least, add more of a delay to it so you can actually kind of dodge. Because the only times you really don't get hit by it is when it just randomly decides to attack some spot you're not even at. Still, nonetheless, a great game, and honestly, I don't think the story is really that corny or anything like that, so I can appreciate that. Great game. I do recommend you play it yourself. I will see you when I beat the game again. Oh god. Remember how I mentioned, yeah, the click radius for that is very long, so you can actually just stand, like, right in front of the door. And click it, and then just run out. Bravo, Vince. Oh yeah, I should also add, you have to actually be in there to trigger it. I forgot. You cannot sit on the side, so, yeah. So you cannot do the friend, like, standing here while you click it, or stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't believe my lies. However, believe my truth that you can literally stand, like, right in front of the door, click it, and then just walk out. You have to still be in there a tiny bit, but you have enough time. You know, this is another little small complaint to add to the thing. No rolling or running or anything like that with the sword out. I forgot to mention that. My opinion still remains unchanged, though. But still, you know, please, developer, fix. I'm begging. Do you think they know? It doesn't matter now. The rise of Pyroxium has begun. Pyroxium. I'll inform the Sethlin complex to expedite their efforts. Good. I'll get someone to clean up this mess. Thank you for playing Cold Storage. Okay, so actually one more, like, final thing here. So I'm here in, FW, Holographic Center V2, by the same person. This is, I'm pretty sure, what you'd be teleported to after you beat Cold Storage. Now, of course, as you saw, like, you know, just kicked, faded to black, kicked before that, actually. Yeah, when me and Heg played with the developer, you know, I'm pretty sure I did say that, like, he had to leave, but for some reason he was there by the end. I guess he managed to, like, get enough time to come back. Or spent, like, way too long on the boss fight. And then, like, you know, he was able to come back. That's more or less what I meant. Yeah. Now, this one isn't as impressively built as Cold Storage. Yeah. It was specific, that lobby there, I'm pretty sure I remember that being the lobby where, like, we're like, oh, so, like, this was for a group? And he was like, oh, yeah, it is. That or is that other person? And we were like, wow. Yeah, that's just how we felt. We were like, wow. That's incredible. Like, that much effort and story put into a game for, like, a war group, that's impressive. If it wasn't this one, then it might be Obsidian Ridge, but not gonna lie, I'm not gonna go visit that. Actually, I will. But for the meantime, okay, now actually, bye, like, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff.
Thank you for watching CnNation. Consider subscribing for more epic gaming content.